everyone. It is Kirsten and
Kelsey.
Finally, I know this is crazy, but I wanted to make a video with the two of us for quite some time, and I finally convinced Kelsey to do it.
I'm back.
First, today, we're here to share our reactions to some old dance photos of ours.
Yeah.
Now, I've gone through and selected some of the best, but they'll be a surprise to Kelsey. So
yes.
We'll share our reactions and memories from those little mementos from another place and time. But the other thing is that we are also filming this video in order to make a very exciting announcement.
Yeah.
Which is that we are finally making our own channel together again. This is separate from ballet discussions.
Yes.
We are calling it the Conscious Kemps. We hope you will go over and subscribe. Of course, I'll link it. Hey guys, just wanted to interrupt our broadcast here to come from our channel, the Conscious Kemps, and tell you a little bit more about it. So hopefully if you're interested, you would come over and join us.
Yeah.
So really what we're going to be talking about is how to make your life meaningful in a way that feels like you and it feels accessible and attainable. Because,
well, I think that's the only way it really can be meaningful instead of just a buzzword, like all these things we've been hearing out there, like purpose and having a mission in your work and
being fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly. All those
and changing the world.
Like, wow, that's a lot to live up to,
Yeah.
and it's something to aspire to, and we don't take those words lightly, but we've been through this journey of like, wait, what do those actually mean?
Yeah.
And we've been through this journey of feeling like there's this huge disconnect between the influencers, the authors, the thought leaders out there that are telling you how to lead this extremely meaningful life.
Yeah. Who seem to be at the top of
Yeah.
their career, by the way. It feels kind of shame-inducing sometimes. So we want to come as just two 20-somethings who are trying our best to live consciously and live well, in a way that we can also share that with others and spread joy. So we hope that you'll come over and just be prepared to laugh, not take yourself too seriously, but break down those big concepts. So in your life, you could start to understand what does it look like for you to live the best you can, and where is there actually room for improvement? Because if you're only measuring yourself up to someone who's written 5 books, chances are you're not going to find what it means for you to live meaningfully. So we hope you'll come join us and have fun.
Woo!
See ya! We will get started with the first dance picture.
Let's get going. All right. Curious to see which photos you have dredged up from our past.
Yeah, I'll show you on my computer and then I'll put them on the screen. Okay, sounds good. So we're going really intense right in from the get-go.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yes.
Let me just say how much I love that I embraced my little dramatic creator heart.
Oh, yeah.
As a kid, like I had no qualms about I'm gonna choreograph a dance. I'm going to show all of you, sit down, you know, I am going to write a poem or paint something. And that's something that I'm trying to revive now and encourage a lot now. And so, yes, I can laugh at this very dramatic photo.
So let's say what it is. It is actually a dance that we choreographed, which you mentioned, called Gemini Bellorum. So it was inspired by the Cirque du Soleil production.
Ka.
Yeah. We had music from Cirque du Soleil. We were telling this story of twins who,
I'm trying to remember. Like
it was
basically
we weren't messing around.
I don't think
we
I
were
joked
14.
or messed around whenever I was 14.
By the way.
I was much more serious then.
I was
than
an
am now.
artiste.
I took myself very seriously.
Right. And so at this point, this was the beginning of the dance.
Yeah, we had our little warriors. Like I was on the red side, you were on the white side.
There had been some sense of wrongdoing. I think in part
to say the least.
We were
together.
born or something. And
how did we even arrange that? I don't know. I'd have to watch the video.
I'll explain off camera, and then one took the other's birthright or something, and then
this is like straight up biblical.
Oh, I know, right? And then boom,
boom,
there's war.
mad.
We have our homies.
Yeah. Angry point.
So it's like, you're going down, sister.
Yeah.
So that's picture number 1. Yeah. And I just love
bless
how
all those people. Bless all of those dancers that did that with us and got right down with the drama.
Like 16 dancers or 14?
14.
Something like that. Yeah, that was our first big piece of choreography, and we ended up doing this at RDA.
Yeah, Regional
RDA Southwest in like 2000.
Performed it.
7?
Yeah, I got adjudicated, accepted.
Hey, if you're watching and you were there, or you go to RDA yourself, holler.
Holler.
Holler in the comments. Holla.
Yes.
Next, this will show our love for Halloween. This is a 2-part. I'm gonna just do 2 pictures at once here. Okay, here we go.
Oh my. Okay, where do I start? Okay.
Again, the theme is we don't do things halfway.
Never halfway to this day. Okay, SpongeBob. Let's start there. Let's start there.
You hand painted that.
I hand painted that
and
SpongeBob
Patrick,
face.
in my dad's swim shorts.
And just, to this day, Anjali, the gracious soul in the middle, dressed as Squidward. She's one of my best pals, and I just cherish her soul for being like, I'm also going all in.
This.
And we're doing Squidward, Patrick, and SpongeBob. So, that was a blast.
And then the obvious. Thing 1, thing 2. You know, these days I see people doing this frequently with their best friend, or they make it some like sexy Halloween costume thing.
Stop doing that.
No.
On a serious note, I'm kind of sad because I remember feeling really fat that day. And
right?
Yeah. I just want to be like, oh, little Kelsey, you're fine.
Yeah. How old were we? 15?
I thought it was like 17.
No.
16?
15 or 16.
Yeah.
No, this was 15 because this was pre-makeup days.
Oh, yes. Pre-makeup days.
So funny. You guys have probably, if you've been watching from the beginning of this channel, you remember that we started in the all-in makeup phase. Again.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of my life is
to 100.
It's very extreme. I'm like,
very.
Never worn makeup. I'm 16. I'm going all in. I'm going to MAC. I'm doing like the full drag makeup,
5
basically.
eyeshadow colors on any given day.
Yeah, it was intense.
My face was my canvas.
See, once again, I kind of love myself for just going all in and not questioning it.
Oh, next on the timeline. Cute Kelsey and Kirsten.
We
were at Houston Ballet.
Yeah.
I went to the summer program twice.
Yeah.
Over my time dancing, but this was your one time there. This was 2008?
Yeah, 2008.
Or 9.
We were 14.
2009. Yeah.
9. I don't know. We were 14. No, 15. We were 15. And details. And this is a phase where I was very much into pink branded sweats, unique clothing combinations. Still, I guess it depends on my definition of unique at the time.
Again.
Oh, and also like must post on Facebook as many photos as possible. Quality,
absolutely.
Not a concern.
Many of them were blurred. A lot of them very weird. Yeah. I found it just commonplace to share my inside jokes on Facebook. Just which would apply to one person, and maybe we would have a comment
battle like back and forth for an hour. Yeah. But where we would use that as texting instead of our like BlackBerry.
Yeah, and so it would be like my language also would be, I would use R or U or
no
cuz,
caps.
C-U-Z.
Caps are dorky.
No.
Also, can we revive the word doofus and dork?
Oh, from one summer intensive to another. Rayleigh, if you're watching this, God bless you.
My lady. Okay, this is at San Francisco Ballet.
Gosh.
It's 4th of July.
4th of July.
So we're also 2010. It's cold, so we're wearing sweaters and
it's time for a photo shoot in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
You know, and we're waiting to go to the zoo.
That must have been the prompt. I was about to say, I wonder what the prompt for this was. Because I think it was just, go all animal on this. I mean, my favorite.
I love the lines though. Like, it's a well comprised photo. And this
had to be taken on photo booth.
Oh, photo booth.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. I love us.
I cherish that.
Oh, and by the way, Rayleigh was in a video.
Oh yeah,
you did an interview with her.
Yeah.
Way
San
back.
Francisco.
And it was probably the worst quality video ever, but you know, maybe some good information. San Francisco Ballet Summer Intensive Review.
Maybe.
Don't watch that. Oh, this tells another story. I think we were 17, no 16.
Oh, I miss those days. I realized that it doesn't really feel like Christmas time without the Nutcracker.
Yeah, so this was a trip to Barnes & Noble. I learned a lot about sales in my childhood.
Oh,
so
yes.
First, Girl Scout cookies. We were top sellers. We were so into it, you know, it was a numbers thing. And we had very good branding. The twins in a golf cart in our neighborhood selling cookies.
Yeah, we were going around.
So I had a good concept of communicating your niche.
So in the theme of being Industrious Kemps.
Yeah, we were also selling Nutcracker tickets.
Yeah.
So that was a huge thing every year. We would go to all sorts of places.
So we go
in our
to
costumes.
Barnes & Noble.
Or the lobby of an office
building. Let's explain what this is. Yeah, anywhere. So we would go and do a little performance and be like, round them up. Who wants a ticket?
Who wants pictures?
Who
I'll
wants
hold
them?
your baby.
But this is one of my favorite years because I had such a fun time performing as the Harlequin doll.
Yeah, Columbine. Anyway, so this picture.
Focus.
We were getting ready to go out in the little children's section. Someone was going to read a story of the Nutcracker while we do a little performance, and we were just having a good old time. Again, a photo shoot. Just spontaneous photo shoot.
Always have to capture.
In the bathroom.
Yes.
Going back to choreography. Way back. Look at us.
Aww,
look at us.
Okay, this really was
Another
one of my
more
favorites.
Like contemplative piece. This is where we're more like, okay, let's get serious.
Yeah.
After the Gemini Ballroom.
No, this
Cirque
was
du
flippin'
Soleil.
awesome.
It was.
I am not gonna like make fun of this because I'm just gonna own that piece was so
proud
good
of that.
to me.
I played piano live.
Yeah, so this is how we set it up. So it was.
We were legit.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
So it was to Moonlight Sonata, and it was 6 girls, and we were all. You see the costumes, but the first part of the piece was just me dancing to Kirsten playing live on the stage.
In a
and
spotlight.
then she recorded at a recording studio the
whole
break point
piece.
and the rest of it. So then we cut it. So there was this pause in a moment where we all looked at the audience, and then she got up from the piano and it cut into the recording.
Yeah, and then I danced with everyone.
And it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was,
we had interesting lighting cues. We pulled a bunch of strings to get a piano on stage. So cool. I did this at 3 different venues and different pianos. That was really nerve-wracking, focusing on the piano aspect, like warming up, but then also when everyone else was getting more in the dance zone right before, I'd be like, I better not mess this up. And there were
can't mess this up.
hundreds
and then
hundreds
also
and hundreds of people there.
Just so much so much nervousness that the sound guy or girl, whatever, would not pay attention to the cue to cut on the recording.
Yeah,
but
because
it turned out.
I would do a movement like right on the next beat, and if it didn't start at the right time, it was really bad.
That was difficult, but ambitious.
I'm proud of that. Yeah.
Yes, I
Good job.
love that one.
Cast Kirsten and Kelsey.
Also, thank you, parents, for helping us hook up the props and the piano.
This is kind of turning into a story of our choreography journey. I love this picture. It's so beautiful.
No, that was my favorite. Oh, now
I am super proud of this.
I want to read this.
Honestly, it's so funny because I have been telling myself a story my whole life that I'm not creative, which is such a lie.
That's not true.
Such a lie. So we choreographed, this is the third piece we did for RDA. Thankfully, every single one of them we did from 14 to 17 got in.
Got accepted.
Yeah, we performed it on the Emerging Choreography Night.
14, 15, 16.
Well, it was, we
Like
started
15,
when we were 14.
16, yeah,
We
okay.
would perform at a local performance called Bailando, and then do it at the adjudication for RDA, and then they all got in.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So anyway,
Technicalities.
yeah, really good experience. So this was...
This one was so cool!
It was called Breaking the Curse of Mrs. Havisham.
Yes, so any Dickens fans out there, or I'm pretty sure that's in a lot of high school curriculum.
Yeah.
If you read Great Expectations, Mrs. Havisham is the
disgruntled bride. She was
she
left
was jilted
behind.
at the altar and stayed in her ravishing estate. It's been many years since I read this, so trying to remember, but basically, if I remember correctly, never took off her wedding dress, and there was this clock that stopped at the exact time that she was jilted at the altar. Her husband left her, or
Never showed up.
would-be husband left her,
Yeah.
and they didn't get married. And so we had this kind of haunting piece where we were all in old wedding dresses that we found at a thrift shop, and my mom took them all apart and reconstructed them with Velcro. And so throughout the whole piece, we were each letting one piece of the costume go.
Yeah.
Until we all had beautiful pastel, more simple dresses on underneath, and the music lightened, and it was awesome. And we even had the old clock set to the exact time, and this huge dinner set on the stage where we did choreography with the chairs and the tables, and it was so good.
Yeah,
Man.
and it's so neat because as the piece went on, the women we're portraying that represented her let go a little bit more of the hurt, and so that was represented in the dresses, and at the very end we were all left in pastel colored leotards and skirts, and we're able to just walk into the light. It was so sweet. And so this was us preparing and making sure all of the pieces were ready to go, because it was intricate. There were like 5 different parts within the piece where we would take off very quickly one piece of the costume.
Yeah, so this is us before starting.
I would have watched this again.
I know.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more. This one shows our sense of fashion at the time.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. So this is our second
This is
summer.
in San Francisco.
Second summer at San Francisco Ballet, and
Oh my gosh.
we were into the branded purses, and so we got those. What is that? A Juicy Couture purse on eBay. I'm in the blue leggings, and then I think that's a Guess purse you have.
Yes.
Oh, and the reflective colored aviators.
Always wearing
watch out.
ballet warm-ups as real clothes.
Well, we were on our way back from class, I think.
No, I don't know.
No, I wouldn't wear
The
that.
purple and yellow reflective glasses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God bless. Uggs.
don't forget.
Wow.
Never forget.
I
height
really-
of fashion.
Right, I was really into feeling like my fashion was extreme, and I was all avant-garde.
Oh,
And
that phase where
like-
all of our avant-garde pieces
Forever
came
21.
from Forever 21. Unethical clothing
Before we
choices.
knew about fast fashion. Okay, here we go.
Pluck, Conscious Kemps.
I made this one a collage. Oh, it was really hard to find some good pictures of both of us together in our Houston Ballet days.
Even still, us together.
So here's this.
Oh.
Ippy Tomby.
And
This is a
Tommy.
rite of passage,
Yeah, it
or
is.
was at least, for any dancer going through level 7 of the Houston Ballet Academy. We were in, of course, as you could see, African.
What I'm
tribal
sure is
outfits.
traditional.
And completely respectful to
Yes.
one's culture.
But that was a fun dance. I
Yeah.
remember there was this move where I'm probably gonna break this turtle.
no.
You go.
No, that you have to see the whole body. It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah. It's weird because you're. I don't. Anyways,
Mm.
you'll have to just picture this.
It was
funny
quite
little jig.
something But I just have this deep appreciation, A, for the fierceness of our faces, B, that two little white girls get to do this.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like exclusively a flock of white girls.
Yeah,
that
was literally it.
Yeah. Because
you know, representing dances from around the globe, so school children could come in and out and really learn about how people dance from everywhere.
Or as close as we could get.
Okay, well, we have sufficiently been on camera for long enough. Thank you if you made it till the end. We hope to see you over at the Conscious Kemps, and I hope to have Kelsey back for another video sometime soon.
Yeah, this wasn't bad now that I'm warmed up again.
There we go. All right, well, we'll see you soon next time. Au revoir. Au revoir.